This is your daily horoscope for Sunday, February 1st, 2026. All times are Pacific Standard Time. The first aspect of the day takes place around 4 a.m. when the moon in Leo forms an opposition with Mars in Aquarius. And this can really stir up some drama and frustration, but it also gives us the courage to stand up for what matters to us personally or even for ourselves. This can definitely mark a moment of conflict or disagreement, but it also is very energizing and inspiring energy. And it could just be a moment where you're experiencing a surge of confidence or setting a boundary or moving forward in a new way. This is very interesting energy because it's baked into the full moon, the signature of today's full moon. So there is a little bit of this combative energy just in the nature of this moon. Now at 2:09 p.m., the full moon in Leo will perfect in the sky at 14 degrees, just kidding, 13 degrees of Leo. And so if you have any planets or placements around 13 degrees of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, you're the main characters. This full moon in Leo, when we have a full moon in Leo and the sun is in Aquarius, it brings attention to the axis that has to do with the self, me, Leo, versus us, the collective, Aquarius. So I like to think of the full moon in Leo as an opportunity to show up more authentically, to take up space and leverage your own gifts and talents and funnel them into building a better world for the collective. I think ultimately that is some of Leo's spark and beauty and ultimate power is when you remember that we are all unique and we all have our own unique brand of cringe and we're made differently on purpose. And we all have these special gifts that when we actually embrace them instead of trying to play small or feel guilty for them or hide from them or seek approval from other people, but when we're really showing up authentically and in our purpose with our unique gifts and talents, that is when we are able to create more massive change for the collective that benefits everyone. So I think that is something very important to reflect on under this full moon in Leo. But this is a time where we could see creative projects and hobbies kind of reach milestones. Maybe this is a great time to do inner child or inner teen healing, write a letter to yourself, or ask a younger version of yourself what they want you to do. You know, if there are questions going around in your mind right now and you're uncertain of what to focus on or how to have this conversation or whatever it may be, try visualizing and connecting with a younger version of yourself. What would they say? What would they do? And the full moon in Leo is really not making any other specific connections. Like the main connection is with that Mars in Aquarius. So there is this element of setting boundaries, something severing and ending, or harsh words, or people being very stubborn, right? These are two fixed signs. But there is also this potential for you to take a leap of faith and try something new and show up in a new way and propel yourself into uncharted territory.